What if the exhaustion that we're all feeling right now isn't just personal? What if, because we're living in a world of division, anger, rage, and fear, are seeping into our nervous system and we are feeling constantly in survival mode? Is your nervous system at peace? Oh, hey there, it's Lori Lindsay, and this is today's Love and Light message from Spirit. And it's, I don't know, the 28th. It's May 28th, 2026. And for all of you in my comments saying, hey, you're not doing political posts anymore, this is the message for you, honey. This is it. Because I've tried to stay away from it because of this reading. This is the information I'm getting from Spirit, that we need to focus in a different direction. So before I get started, the cards I'm using today is Spirit Junkie, and then again, the lovely Light Seer Tarot. I think our world has gone crazy. And you know how I can tell? I can't even drive down the road without being mad at somebody, and I don't even know them. I can't stand in a line. I can't do the simple things that I did 10 years ago. Has it been that long that we've been in this intense energy in our society? I don't know. So here we go. This is the card that sparked me this morning. Here it is. This is the Oracle card. And it says, attacking others is an attack on ourselves. And I choose to release it now. Does that say everything about what's happening in our society right now? That we are attacking others. And really what we're doing is we're attacking our own central nervous system. There's the dinger. I could stop right there, but I'm not gonna. Because next we have the lovely World. And she is birthing a new world. The sun is coming up, and she is telling us that, yep, things are pretty crappy now, but we have choices. We can move forward in a different way. We can calm our central nervous system. We can have this serene look on our face because things are crumbling. But we can make the choice to be a part of the chaos, part of the craziness, or we could be like the Empress. Let's try matriarchy, baby. And matriarchy is not female male. Matriarchy is more, let's do this together. Let's be compassionate. Let's take care of our vulnerable populations. And let's do it together. I think I already said that, but I'm going to say it again. Collectively governing is matriarchy. Having one person in charge and telling everybody what to do and having fear and chaos, that's patriarchy. Do you see the difference? It's not male versus female. Because I could bring up female patriarchy. Margaret Thatcher, female patriarchy. And I could bring up matriarchy in Manzano, or I can't say his name, but the new mayor of New York City. Matriarchy. But he's in a male body, Lori. Yes, it's not about gender. So next we have, and I've lost it on my script because I'm so into this right now. So then we have the Ten of Cups. And I'm just going to talk about the Ten of Cups. And look, that's family. That's energy. That's connecting us together. That's community. So the future is not just built by governments or systems. It is built in our homes. It is built in our inner circle that is pushing out. It is built through our conversations. It's built through our relationships and the way we treat strangers and the way we treat ourselves. That's what the Ten of Cups is saying. And then we have Temperance, and look at him. Again, another serene person. The sun and the moon, the opposites, and we are experiencing the opposites. And notice what he's doing. He's pushing them away. He's pushing away the opposites and living in union, living in serenity. And look, we've got some angel up here, which tells me that our ancestors and our spirit guides are saying, enough, enough. So let me just read from my notes. Spirit is saying, don't lose yourself in the extremes. Do not let fear consume your central nervous system. Stay grounded. Do your breathing exercises. Stay aware. Stay compassionate. Be the steady energy you wish existed in the world. Be the example for everyone else. Because yesterday I wore this shirt that said, be the energy you want to attract. Sorry I wasn't on Love and Light yesterday. It was a busy day, an excellent day, but a busy day, and I didn't get to Love and Light. But that was my t-shirt for today. There. Today it's Let's Try Matriarchy, and guess what? It's part of my merch. It's part of my merch. Because healing doesn't happen through loud hatred. I know you're shocked. You're shocked. I'm shocked. It happens when people remember how to stay human with themselves and with each other. And so if you've been following me, you know that I have a signature course that addresses all of this. It doesn't matter if it's political, it's family, it's whatever. We're all living in that collective state of fight or flight, second guessing ourselves, feeling that emotion bubble up inside of us, and we're not trusting ourselves anymore. So I have a signature course for that. You can go on my website. I talk about it every day. So if I'm not giving you enough information, just look back at my videos the last few days. Because learning to trust yourself again is part of learning how we move through these uncertain times. It is. And we cannot lose our soul in the process. So I've got some questions for you, and let's have a conversation in the chat. And I don't want to hear about the orange one, and I don't want to hear about the terrible things that are happening. Let's keep this positive. Let's be the example. So do you feel like we're living in a constant state of collective, meaning everybody, a collective fight or flight right now? And what has been helping you stay grounded, compassionate, and connected to yourself during these times? So don't go in there and say, oh my God, did you hear what so-and-so did? I cannot believe it. No, I turn myself off. I don't listen to the news. I get the occasional Aaron Parnas. And you know what? My life is better. It is better. And when I hear the news come on in my house, I just go to another room and I shut the door and say, my energy is not going to be consumed by that. So don't let your energy be consumed by it either. Start loving each other. Start accepting people for who they're at, where they're at. And I had a principal once say to the staff, assume positive intent and assume people are doing the best that they can. Simple. And that way, the person in front of you at the fast food restaurant doesn't piss you off because they're counting their pennies to pay. Really? Just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Okay. Spirit does that to me all the time. Songs come out. I hope you're all having a blessed day. Let's calm. Let's bring in the calmness. And then release. I hope you're having a blessed day. Love and light.